Hi, I'm Mathieu Benoit. I'm from Quebec City, Canada, and I have been working with Java for 9 years. I submitted my Android application, my Cellars and Tastes, to the challenge Java Tools. And this application, since 2012, is on the Android platform ecosystem via the Google Play Store. And this application allows to manage sellers of bottles in general, but it's more focused on wines. And you could manage sellers, shelves, location, quantity, etc. It's available also in 6 languages. I have heard about this contest, Java Tools Challenge, because, like I said, I'm professionally and currently more focused on Microsoft technology. So with the VSTS team, with Brian Harris' blog, for example, I have heard about this contest. And this contest was the opportunity for me to improve my application and behind the scene, the lifecycle of this application by using Visual Studio Team Services. Before the challenge, I was using to leverage and manage my application Eclipse, the IDE, so the Integrated Development Environment, to develop with Java and Android framework. I was also using SVN, Subversion, to host and, in fact, have my source code and manage branches history. I was also using an Eclipse add-in plugin. It was Milin to manage task and to-do list and backlog. And I did a lot of manual process and task to build and deploy my application for the different environment. By doing the contest, I also changed the IDE, the Integrated Development Environment, by Android Studio. And with Android Studio, I use a plugin, Visual Studio Team Services. From there, I can manage work item and code both integrated in my source code. I am using different features. The first one is the backlog. With the backlog integrated in the tools, I can have like a Scrum backlog and Kanban board also. There I can manage my bug, my issue, and also my backlog item and manage iteration and sprint. The second tool is the code, and I use Git repository. With that, I can use pull request branches and the Git. Also, I use the build part, the build feature. With that, I have set up a continuous integration via, for example, a commit. I can trigger a build, and with that, it could check the quality of my code, and I can launch some unit tests. The other feature that I use is the release one, and with that, I set up also the continuous deployment. After the previous explanation with the build, if a build is a success, we could trigger also a continuous deployment into the Google Play console provided by Google, and with an API provided in the VSTS task, I could deploy automatically in alpha beta version for my beta users. Another tool that I use is also the team room. Team room is very interesting to share and communicate with different people of the team. So If I have to talk about three keys and three important features that I love and I appreciate with VSTS, the first one is the accessibility. You could create for free a project and have into this many projects and many and unlimited repository for 5 users for free. And it's hosted on the cloud, so it's very available for a team. The second one is about the ALM process that he provides. You could, for many technologies, Java, .NET, Microsoft, etc., use, like I said, continuous deployment, for example. So some key features of ALM and efficiency to develop and provide a good application with quality. The other one is to continue with the previous one, is to leverage and have like a DevOps spirit to continue the journey with the ALM. So with that, we could automate and have some task to manage, for example, infrastructure as a code, automation, triggered, etc. One interesting thing I see with the VSTS team is about the release frequency that they provide and they do with a 3 weeks sprint. So every 3 weeks you have new features. So we are going to see many improvements continuously with this product. And I already submitted some feedback, and I always receive some answers, and sometimes we could see improvement directly on the next release. So it's very, very interesting to see that. Very interesting to see that we could use enterprise quality features available for free and for smaller projects like that. So it's I would like to recommend to give a try on that.